Welcome, Bear Nation. I'd like to thank you for joining us this afternoon as we bring to you the home finale for the LR volleyball team as they take on Lincoln Memorial, second half of a back-to-back. I'm Anthony Brown here on the Bear Sports Network as your Bears who come into this matchup today at 3-3. 3-1 at home will face the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters, who were 2-3 on the season, and also coming off of a win last night against Mars Hill, where they won in a 5-set thriller, 3-2. The Bears getting a big 3-game sweep over Carson Newman, ending a 9-match losing streak to the Eagles. And we're going through starting lineups right now. So for the Rail Splitters, they'll have Emily Walter, Sierra Lemons, Gabriella Abreu, Haley Brown, Sarah Jones, Richland Ross, Kaylee Long. Those are your starters for the Rail Splitters. And then for the Bears, you will have number 4, Taylor Prawl. The senior got a milestone number in the last matchup against Carson Newman, where she hit the 1,000 mark in kills. Also, we'll have next to her Ashley Hawkins, number 6, number 9, Colette Rump, number 10, Rachel Buick, number 14, Braylon Faust, number 24, Mackenzie Halsey, and number 25, Haley Stahl. And those will be your starters as the final game inside the shoe is about ready to start. Both teams doing their final preparations, and if you're the Bears, you're looking to keep the energy up. You get a big-time sweep over Carson Newman last night and on the second part of a doubleheader. You get the Rail Splitters, who are very game. Won the last matchup between these two teams in 2019. Seems like forever ago because it was forever ago. After this, there will be just 3 matchups left, and for the Bears, they're right in the thick of things to be in the hunt for a conference title. Top 4 move on to the conference semifinals. And the Bears right now sitting on the outside looking in, but they control their destiny. A busy, busy day here on the campus of Lenoir-Rhyne. Football gets their home opener later today. We're in the middle of March Madness, and in March Madness, the day of madness will start with some volleyball. It's sent over. Rump on the backside with a ferocious strike to get the match started off. Colette Rump, a sophomore, really feeling comfortable this year. Hawkins sends it over. And a good dig by Buick, keeping this alive. Team scramble all over the place. And Prawl, thunderous strike early. Cromp just pushes it over. And that'll cause a lift, or correction, a double, giving the Bears another point here. It's been a lot of sweeps for the Bears this season, and they look to continue it following yesterday's matchup. On the outside, Rump's been the hot hand to start, and they just keep going back to her. 3 points, 2 kills for Rump. Nice stuff right there at the net. Big block, Bears. As we have Haley Stoll up front. That'll lead to an early timeout. Correction, that was Mackenzie Halsey. But the Bears with a 4-0 start here. We're going to take a short break and be back to you on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network as Ashley Hawkins sends it over. One takes an air bounce, and that'll be a point for the Bears right there. 5-0 to start on a run here. Bears sitting at 500, but they're 3-1 at home. All three of their wins this season have come at home. Gets a hand on that, and Buick unable to dig that one out as the Rail Splitters finally get on the board now. Rail Splitters trying to finish their North Carolina swing. That one's set up and just sent over. A nice little touch right there. Just dug out. Prawl rolls it over top. And the first long rally of the day, it'll be a win for the Rail Splitters as Haley Brown with the big time kill. Brown had 22 kills yesterday to lead the way. Freshman. And that was just a strike. Nothing you can do about that. Taylor Prawl adding to her total. Mentioned it earlier. She got over the 1,000 mark last night. She needed 15 kills, and she got 18 of them. First one today puts her at 1,004. One of 10 Bears in history to hit the 1,000 kill mark. And now LR looking to run it again. A little touch over top. She can come with power, and she has finesse as well. We've seen it before. You don't just get 1,000 kills being one-dimensional. And the Bears, they're off to a hot start. Couldn't dream of anything better than this. 7-2. Anna Jordan sends it over. That one's off of a couple of hands, and it's in. What a time to be alive if you were a sports fan. This time last year, we were all quarantined, and now for Bear Nation, everybody's playing today, it feels like. That's a nice little touch over by Faust. Brown sends it over, and that's long. Send it right back to the Bears. I have a few substitutions as that'll bring in Parkley Hennings. Now she'll serve it across for the Bears. Get a quick discussion and ready to bring it on. Buick unable to save that one. That'll make the score now 8-4 in favor of the Bears. A quick 5-0 start, and they've held on pretty well here as the Rail Splitters, after a timeout, were able to finally get back onto the scoring chart. And now the Bears look to set up and attack again. Faust on the outside. Has that one slowed down by the wall. Just pushed outside. And that one will go wide. Good read by Buick not to touch it. And Taylor Prawl back to serve. Sends it over. And that one is stuffed. Braylon Faust and Helen Hamilton at the top. But it looks like Faust got most of that one to deny Christine Morin. And Prawl looking to add to it. And puts that one into the net. Service error. First one of the game for the Bears. A little bit of a little wide set right there. Leads to a long hit. And if you're the Rail Splitters, you're just looking to get some momentum going, trying to get back into this. Salvage this first set as there's still a long way to go. Sent over. Hamilton with the setup for Prawl. Just rolls it over. And now Brown gets the big time finish. Even though she's a freshman, the Rail Splitters will look her way. One's brought back across. And that'd be a service ace for Carly Denard. And she's gotten on a roll now, making this 10-8. And that one is long. Bears now. They've given up 5 in a row. And we're going to get a quick timeout here, as the Rail Splitters have made this one back interesting, 10-9. And we're going to take another short break here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. And right out of the timeout, the Bears get a service error in their favor. 11-9 is your score here. The home finale of this spring campaign for the volleyball team. Looking to go 4-1 at home. And good job right there by Ashley Hawkins to get up and finish that one. Foul sends it over. The wheel start turning. A little roll over the top. And now Hamilton sets it up. Prawl in the back. Walters with a good set, and that one's going to be in. Correction, we're going to have overruled, and the point will go to the Bears. It's a nice answer after a 5-0 run by the Rail Splitters. The Bears come back, get 4 points in a row of their own. Net violation. And Coach Shannon Hudson, her first year for the Bears, has been a pretty good one. A lot of ups and downs. But she has her team at 500. They're coming off of a big win and looking for a big time back-to-back. And a nice over the top by Helen Hamilton. We've seen that over the years. The senior, junior from Greensboro, North Carolina. Always got to be on your toes whenever she's out there. She'll just send it right over the top. And now she goes back for her serve. And what a finish. Killing off that one. No chance to dig that out for Prawl. Gabriella Abreu getting right on top of that one. Lump just touches it over. And now they get a hand on it. But a net violation has us now at 13-14. Rail Splitters serving. That'd be Emily Walter on the back line. She sends a short one over, gets a touch off the net, but Gets across, and the Bears have to just send it back. And after what was a nightmare start, the Rail Splitters have fought all the way back, and we're tied now 14-14. And what a save right there. The Bears get it over. Let's see if they can do something here. Soft touch. Romp. Prawl gets it up. Halsey sends it over. And that one sent into the net. Got to give a lot of credit right there to Mackenzie Halsey. She laid out to keep that ball alive after a bad bounce off of Ashley Hawkins. Keeps the Bears in front 15-14. Rump on the outside. She started this game out hot. Let's see if they go back to her. Sends it over again in the middle. And a nice soft touch right there. Gets past Taylor Prawl. Sends Abreu back. She'll send us over. Prawl on the outside. Has that one stuffed right back. Richland Ross. 6'5". Long arms, big frame. Put the Rail Splitters up, but only for a short period of time. Now Anna Jordan. Digs that one out to Prawl. And the Bears will get the point. Anna Jordan sends it back over. And that one's nice and big, but off of the block, and that'll be a point for LMU. 17 up here. Looking to break the tie. It's Katie Cardenas. And a big time kill right there by Taylor Prawl. My goodness. We've seen a few of those this early on in this match where there's just nothing you could do about it. She got on top of that one and absolutely clobbered it. Hennings. Back to serve again. Bears up 18-17 here in the first set. That one gets by the wall, gets a touch, and that'll be a point for the Rail Splitters. Prawl takes that one nice and easy. Set up for Faust. Sent right back to her. And the Bears just to push it over now. Pushed outside. Pushed out wide. But a violation to give the point to the Rail Splitters. 19-18 now. Prawl got a lot of energy behind that one. Sent over. Buick digs it out. Hamilton tries to sneak one over again. But that one is nicely placed by Kristen Mooring. And the Rail Splitters now have a little momentum. They're up 20-18. after being down 5-0 early on. And a service error there gives a big point back to the Bears. Carl sends it over into the net. (21-19). Bears scrambling, keeping it alive, and they send it back over. A reset. And a big-time block. Hawkins is fired up after that one. Team scrambling around. That's the second time now we've seen them absolutely scramble, get the point. And whenever they do something like that, the bench just loves it. And that one's out. 21-21 here. As what looked like might have been a runaway set for the Bears now. It's been a heck of a set. Faust to send us over. Big swing. Hamilton gets set up. And they go back across court. And what placement right there by Hawkins. Didn't go for the big hit, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Rail Splitters. Bears take a 22-21 lead. We'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown. LR is up 22-21 here in the first set over the Rail Splitters. And that one, low line drive. The Bears have the Rail Splitters scrambling. They set it up now for a roll over the top. And the point goes to the Rail Splitters after a wild sequence of events right there. Tight quarter touches. Back to Hawkins. That one's hit straight up in the air. Now sent over top. Hamilton set up to Hawkins again, and she kills this one. 23-22. Bears lead, and Helen Hamilton will go back. One takes a wild bounce. That'll be an ace for Helen Hamilton. Now 1 point away from taking the first set. Sends that one over. Out to Abreu. Paul digs it out in the back. Hawkins couldn't get it over the net. And the Rail Splitters still have a little life here. (24-23), Emily Walters sends it over. Rachel Buick had his save, but a double right there has us even now. 24-24, and a quick timeout by the Bears. Try to rally the troops. We're going to take a quick pause as we're even 24-24 on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. Even at 24s. Bears now looking for a big point. That one's skied high and out of play. (25-24). Bears looking to finish off this first game. And a big-time block right there. The Rail Splitters keep it alive. Good effort. Out to Rump. She goes soft and finishes it. Bears take this one, 26-24. Teams will have a quick break. And we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981, where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
And we're back here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown bring to you the home finale for the volleyball team. They took game one, 26-24, and off with a big dig right there. And Rump puts it off the block, goes into the antenna. And the Bears with another early point. Last time in game one, the Bears got out to a 5-0 start and then had to kind of fight to finish that one as they let the Rail Splitters go on a run, even it back up. Looking to be a little more consistent this time as Rump rolls it over the top, gets the kill as that finds the corner. 2-0 Bears. And right there, just slamming that one home will be Stahl right there at the front line. Halsey sends us back over. Right off the block. Right off the block goes Kaylee Long. Bears up 4-0. And again, 5-0. We're going to have a timeout for the Rail Splitters. Seems like deja vu for the first game, but Bears going to look to be a little more consistent this time. We're going to take a short break and be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. LR with a quick 5-0 start here in game two. And that one over top. And point goes to the Rail Splitters. And after a timeout, the Rail Splitters get a point back, and then it'll lead to Katie Cardenas. And what a job by Prawl to get that one over and keep this alive. Halsey has it spiked right back at her, but unable to control it, and that'll be 2 points in a row for the Rail Splitters. And that one just tiptoed on the top of the net. It wouldn't go over. Nice looping run for Rump. Has it dug back out and finished by Stahl. The Bears stop a 3-0 run by the Rail Splitters, and now Hawkins to send it over. Prawl sets it up, finishes that one. And yes, if you think you've seen that 1,000 times, it's because you have. You've actually seen it more than 1,000 times. And that one goes along. And good job by the Bears to answer the run that was of the Rail Splitters. Volleyball, maybe the ultimate game of runs. And that one catches net and is a service ace for Hawkins. 9-3. This one long. take a point and give it right back. 9-4 here. Olivia Snyder now in for the Rail Splitters and back to send it over. And good placement right there. See if I can get a number on that. It's number 5, Sierra Lemons. Soft touch. Finding a hole in the defense of the Bears. And Prawl got a lot behind that, but again, Lemons slowed down the shot from Prawl and then pushed it over into an empty space. And that one goes long. And miscommunication just allows the ball to drop right there. It's got to be frustrating as a coach. Allison Williams for the Rail Splitters got to be a little frustrated after seeing that one just drop in between a couple of players. Big block up the middle. And now roll over the top. And the Rail Splitters had a lot of success with just the soft touches in the second game, finding the holes. Gabriela Abreu from Brasilia, Brazil. Went to Daytona State College, powerhouse junior college program. She sent the serve over, and powerhouse killer Taylor Prawl finishes it off. 12-7 now. It's Hennings back into the game to serve for the Bears. Pushes it outside. Big swing. And again, Taylor Prawl. Finding space and finishing it off. This time the Bears are ready for the soft touch. Hamilton tries to dump it over. After all that, we're reset. Back up. Faust off of a hand. And the Bears now doubled up the Rail Splitters, 14-7. And a soft touch right there. Handled. Prawl gets a lot behind that one. And the run continues for the Bears. 15-7 now. This team is on a roll. Henning sends it over. Pushes it outside. A block again. And this time, soft over top. Hamilton sends it out to Prawl. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Bears are on a big run now, up 16-7. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network. back here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown on the commentary today. Hennings had her timing thrown off as the Bears were on a monster run, and that one goes straight into the net, but still up double the Rail Splitters here, 16-8. Bears took the first game, 24-26. And now a soft touch finds the space. Good job by Faust to kind of see that there was a opening, and she just dumps it in nice and soft. And Taylor Prawl, she does it all. Sends it over, and that one, a return spike. Good job by Emily Walter. Bears expected her to set up a pass, and she just dumps it right over top. Big push outside, but even better block right there. It's Ross. Long arms. It's tough to get it around her. Bears did a good job earlier, but that time she wins the battle. And tries to go with the soft touch, but unable to get it over the net is Hawkins. And in a match of runs, Rail Splitters are on one now. Prawl. Hamilton sends it deep. And now the Rail Splitters just send it back over. And a nice dig right there. Sends it out. And Hawkins unable to keep that one in play. Just missed on the hit. Prawl gets it up and over, but that one is out. Missed opportunity right there by the Rail Splitters. Had the Bears out of position, but unable to keep that one in play. As Hannah Benson checks into the game. Faust back on the serve. Flat serve over the net. And Prawl able to get there and met at the net. Hamilton now with the set. Prawl just rolls it over. Bears unable to keep that one alive. The Rail Splitters get a point. They're down 5 here, looking to get a run if they want to avoid going down 0-2. Hawkins makes a play. Bears scrambling all over the place. Now gets set. And a net violation will give a point to the Rail Splitters. Hamilton sets it up nice and high. And that one finds a corner. 15-18 here. Rail Splitters trying to find some energy, find some momentum, and see if they can even this one back up. Hawkins gets over there, but that one is dug out. And a beautiful dig. What's that? By Denard. Leads to the point. A fist pump and a timeout from the Bears as they are up 18-16. We're going to take a short break and be back on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Denard sends it over top. Benson got a lot on that one, but it's stopped. And it finds a crack, and now the Rail Splitters back within one. 18-17 here. Hamilton goes with the surprise attack. And Rail Splitters scrambling all over the place. They get it over. Benson met at the net to Prawl. To the outside. Long rally here. Finishes with points for the Rail Splitters, and they even this one up. Nice run they have going here. Seems like there's nothing right now that can stop the Rail Splitters. The Bears need something big to happen as they come all the way back now and taking a 19-18 lead. Just feel the momentum shift the course of this long run. Hawkins misses on that one. Would have got a tip, but 20-18. Bears looking for something here. They need something. Brawl misses as well. That'll lead to another timeout here. Bears down 3. And struggling. They're going to take a quick second to think about it, and we'll take a quick second to be back here. Bear Sports Network.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sprinkle.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network. After taking the first set, 26-24, the Bears are in a fight here, down 21-18. Timeout. Benson's going to be called for a net violation. Another point for the Rail Splitters, and this has been a big run. Bears are just looking for something to get out of this. Hawkins has that one stopped. Another big point right there for the Rail Splitters. They're up 23-18. And they get another point here. And it's just been an avalanche now. Bears at 1 point. We're up as much as 7, and now down 6. And that'll do. Rail Splitters come all the way back here. take set 2. Final score 25-18. Bears are going to regroup, regather, and hope they can get things right, as they're going to have to do something new here. First match this season that won't be a 3-0. So we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network.
Break great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown, and for the first time this season, the Bears will do something that they haven't done all year and have to go either 4 or 5 sets, as every match they've played so far this season, win or loss, has been a 3-setter. 3 sweeps, and 3 times they've been swept, but after LMU takes the second set there, we're in new territory. 1-1, Denard. She had the hot hand to finish the second set, and she'll start it out here. Halsey pushes it over. And a big-time block in front. Kept alive, but not able to get over the net as the Bears get the first point of this third set. And I think it kind of speaks to the inconsistencies of this team. Sometimes they're world beaters and sometimes they just can't get anything right. That second set showed it. They started out hot and then were unable to really stop the bleeding. The avalanche continued. The Rail Splitters were able to take the second set, and now we're at 1-1 here. Low serve gets over the net. Prawl. And that one's sent long. 30 kills so far in the match for the Rail Splitters. Only 24 for the Bears. Been 4 service aces for the Bears. Anna Jordan back now looking for another one. And this one is sent right back. Goes soft. Romp. Rump gets the big block. She was determined to get that point right there. And what a hit right there by Rump. The quickness, jumped once for the block, reset, jumped again, and finished that one off cross court. Abreu. And unable to get under that one is Anna Jordan. She came in with a full head of steam, but just wasn't quick enough to get that one set. And now, Rump up the middle. Hand on it by the rail splitter, foot outside. And Prawl, she hasn't missed too many of those. Prawl now with 10 kills and 11 digs. Her 5th double-double of the season. And that one tiptoes at the top of the net, but rolls over in favor of the Bears. Hamilton and Faust right at top. Sends that one long. Point to the rail splitters. And that one was a big time spike right at the shoulder. That would look like Sarah Jones at Taylor Prawl. Really nothing you could do about that one at all. 7-3 now. Finding its way into the ground. And the Bears, they're going to see if they can go on a run here. They went on a run in the first 2 sets. Created some distance. See if they can go on one here. And what a service ace right there. Prawl finding the back corner. A big time hit. Kept alive by the rail splitters. And Faust finishes it off. Good job by the rail splitters to scramble. Keep it alive. But the Bears get the kill. They're on a run. Up 7 here. 10-3 in the 3rd set. We'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. Taylor Prawl back on the serve. Bears on a 9-0 run right now. Correction. It's a 10-2 run. This one was tied 1-1, and since then the Bears have taken control of this. Tries to push it over top. Hamilton now sets it up for Faust. She gets another kill. And it seems like the opposite of what we saw in the last set, where the Rail Splitters just got on a run and it seemed like they could do nothing to be stopped. Well, the Bears right now, it seems like everything's going their way. And at the top, big hit over the top. Outside, Hawkins goes in. A little touch over. And gets the point. 13-3 in favor of the Bears. And a big-time block leads to a point for the Bears. Braylon Faust, Helen Hamilton. Twin Towers up there. And a good job by the Rail Splitters to finally get a point. Get back on serve and see if they can run off a string of points themselves and get back in this one as they're down 10. Sent across by Jones. Faust again goes right over top of the block. Rail Splitters unable to control it. Point Bears. Kroll just rolls it over. Near side, a little collision and miscommunication between teammates. Kroll came out on the wrong end of that one. It looks like she might have took a knee to the quad. Those never feel nice. Walter sends it over. Hawkins, a little long. And that one's in there. Bears not allowing any rally right now by the Rail Splitters. Doing a good job. Helen Hamilton back on the serve. Pushes it to the back corner. Rail Splitters run around. It's set. Buick now. To Hawkins. And that one nicely placed right into the middle of the Bears defense. And Denard, she's been the streakiest server today for the Rail Splitter. She's in now. Gets one that takes a wild touch off of Kroll. And the Rail Splitters looking for some magic now. Pushes it to the back corner. And a beautiful push out to the corner. Couple of wild touches. Buick lets it drop, and just like that, the Bears have answered again. Big hit, slowed down. Hawkins sends it over. And what a strike right there by Ross. Rail splitters. They've been hard to finish off, so if you're the Bears, you got to lock in right now. Buick plays it. They're just going to send it over, are the Bears. Reset outside. Ross met at the net. Rail splitters keep it alive, and they get it over. Romp. And that goes off of a touch. What an effort by this Rail Splitters team. I'm going to check real quick. A Rail Splitter. Wild sequence right there. Looks like she ran into a teammate, and I think she'll be okay. The Bears now. That's the danger. They've been exposed by that soft touch all day. (19-10). Bears lead in this third set. We're even 1-1. Trying to take a big advantage here. Push it out to Prawl. She goes with the soft touch. That's handled by the Rail Splitters. Bears now push it over. A big time swing from Faust is dug out by Denard. And a point on the net violation will be given to the Bears. 5 points away now from going up 2-1. As Hennings checks into the game. Prawl. Now one takes a touch, lands out. Point Bears. Hennings sends it to the back corner. And Abreu right there, just a little too soft on the touch. Bears up again, 22-10. Trying to see this one through. Hamilton just pokes it over, creates confusion, and another point. Got to be on your toes. Communication's been a little off for both teams at times today. And that's just another example of it right there. Prawl unable to get to that one. There's still life for the Rail Splitters, but they're going to have to go on a couple of big runs. They had a 13-point run in set 2. They might need another one of those right here. Big swing. Now that one's dug out. And that's a block. Sent over top. Bears scrambling. For Prawl. That takes a hand. And Bears are now within set point. Outside, and that's long. No room for error for the Rail Splitters. Faust sends that one off of a hand, and the Bears go up 2-1 here. One set away from finishing out the season 4-1 at home, but they're going to have to earn it as the Rail Splitters have been game so far. We're going to take a short break and be back on the Bear Sports Network.
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found an expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Lenoir-Rhyne leading 2-1 here. Halsey sends it over. Set on the outside, good dig. And that one's placed right inside the line. Rail Splitters get the first point, and so far today it's been a series of up and down events for the Bears. A lot like their season, you'd probably say. Getting some big leads, blowing them, and then hanging on for the first set. A run in the second set led to the Rail Splitters taking that one, and then the Bears created space early on in that third set. Cruised to an easy win, and now they're looking to close it out here. And Buick unable to control that one. lot of events going on. Move all the fall sports to the spring. And you have days like today for the Bears. Softball, lacrosse, baseball. It seems like everybody's getting a touch in action today. Football going out between the bricks at 4 o'clock. March Madness. Something for everybody today. Prawl, the big swing. That one's controlled. Pushed outside and off of the wall. Abreu gets the point outside. Good dig right there. And a point right there gives the Rail Splitters an early 4-2 lead. Brady sends it over. Service error. Rail Splitters with an early 4-3 lead here in the fourth set. Probably making a fellow Rail Splitter of mine that I know, Kyle, happy. Hope you're enjoying watching your team battle today. Well, that one sent long. Evens this one up for the Bears. A good job by Hawkins laying out to keep that one alive. And then Prawl finishing it off. If you're the Bears, that's what you like to see. Give enough chances, and they have enough people that can finish it off for them. And now they own a 5-4 lead here. Prawl again. Off of a touch. If you're the Rail Splitters, you got to find a way to contain her. But it's very hard. Not a lot of people have. Buick with the dig. Back to Prawl. She goes soft over the top. And that one just finds the line. Buick tried to let it bounce and see where it was going to play. And just finds the line. Prawl on the runner. Big swing. It takes a bounce off the ceiling. Rail Splitters keep it alive. They've done a great job of that today. Prawl again. And the Rail Splitters get the point off of a deflection. Good job finding the Bears out of position. Pushed it to the back corner. Prawl up the middle. That's too easy. That one's on the outside. Bears now trying to go on a run, create some space. Make this one, make them just a point closer to finishing this off, going above 500 on the season. And a nice touch right there. Looks like number 5, Sierra Lemons, for the Rail Splitters. Almost a collision, but to avoid the collision, there's a little bit of a miscommunication. Both players pull up, and a ball lands. Bears lead now 9-7. Faust back to serve. Right into the net. Haven't been a lot of service errors today from either team, but been a couple ones in big situations. Denard sends it over. Now we're even. 9-9. Crawl is just so dangerous. No matter where she is on the court, she gets so much power behind the ball. Up the middle or on the outsides, it doesn't really matter. Hamilton now looking to add on to it. Sends it right into the net. Get a point, give it right back. Jones, her turn. A little serve over the net. Hawkins off of a shoulder. She might not have had one of her best hitting games, but she let off a little frustration right there. Now back on the serve. Sends it long. 3 straight service errors for the Bears. Of course, right after I compliment how there haven't been a lot of service errors, the Bears have 3 of them in a row. And Prawl rolls it over. Push on the outside. Good block right there. Keeps it in play. Hawkins unable to get to it. Rail Splitters have a lead. Good back and forth competition here. And a miscommunication off with a short serve. That's the Rail Splitters up 13-11. And Prawl met at the net there. Good job by the Rail Splitters to be prepared for the big play up the middle. And that'll lead to a timeout for LR. Down 14-11, trying to avoid going to a 5th set. We're going to take a short break and be back here on the Bear Sports Network.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group. Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds?
We're back here on the Bear Sports Network. 14-11. Rail Splitters lead. Rump. Set up. Pushed outside. Good block by the Bears. Abreu again. Rolls it over. Off of a couple of fingertips. And that one leads to another point. So they now extend their lead to 4. Paul finds the back line. Looked like it was going to go long, but it just died on the back line. Bears needed that one. Anna Jordan back to serve. Brings it across. And that want to be a service ace. Another one. And this time it leads to a timeout for the Rail Splitters. Be back to you on the Bear Sports Network. (14-15). We're back here on the Bear Sports Network. I'm Anthony Brown. Home finale for your LR women's volleyball team. And that one is finished off by Abreu. Ends a run by the Bears. Rail Splitters have done a good job of ending runs coming out of timeout. And now Abreu on the back line. Finds the back line. 17-14. Rail Splitters trying to force a decisive 5th set. Pearl sends it over. Little miscommunication. Rail Splitters hit that one out of play. 17-15. Good dig right there. Out to Pearl, and she finishes it off. Taylor Pearl doing Taylor Pearl things. And a good dig right there. Bears looking to set up. Out the Pearl. And again, whenever you need it, she's right there. And a good block up front. And Faust with the emotion, always loud, gets her team fired up. And right there, the big block puts the Bears back ahead, 18-17. Hennings sends it over. Outside. Hamilton tries to sneak one by. Doesn't. And the Bears set up out to Prawl. And Prawl went with finesse and then went with power. And that'll lead to a timeout by the Rail Splitters after a quick sprint from Taylor Prawl puts the Bears ahead 19-17. We'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, LR 6 points away from finishing this one off. Henning sends it over. A good dig right there. A scramble. Prawl just rolls it over. A reset now. Rail Splitter sends it into the net. It's 20-17. That one sent over top, miscommunication, and now the Bears just 4 points away. They can feel it, they can sense it. Bears trying to finish this one off strong. Outside, Rail Splitters. Pearl just rolls it over. Outside again. Wall gets a hand on it. Hamilton sets up Faust. Sent right back to her. Hamilton again. Out the Prawl. Goes with the power finish. (22-17). Hennings again off the top of the net. Hawkins sets it up. Faust couldn't get on top of that one enough. But we're going to have a net violation. Give point to the Bears. Unfortunate error right there by the Rail Splitters. They're 2 points away from losing this one. Outside. Hawkins. Hamilton. Prawl. Like clockwork. Feel like every time I say that combination, it leads to something great for the Bears. And now they're just 1 point away. Hennings has that one sent outside, and this time it's finished by Cardenas. But the Rail Splitters, they're on a desperate run now. Can't give up anything. Hamilton, Prawl to finish it off. Off the wall, and that'll do. Bears win this match 3-1. They took the first set 26-24. Fell in the second set to Lincoln Memorial 25-18 thanks to a big run. But then returned the favor, a big run in the third set 25-12. And then finished it off 25-18 in the fourth set. Bears win 3-1. That'll do for them at home. They go 4-1 at home this year. And they'll have a couple days off. We'll see them Wednesday on the road as the Bears look to continue their streak. They're above 500. And I'd like to thank you for joining me on the broadcast today. It's a lot of more action going on. Football will be starting up in about 22 minutes as they get their home opener. Please stay tuned on the Bear Sports Network as there's a lot going on. But thank you for watching this volleyball game. And we'll be back next time on the Bear Sports Network.